systems go.
The Morning Edge with Fox 2's Vic Faust, Chris Knight, and Eric Johnson. The Morning Edge starts now.
Today's special day.
Why? What's today? Ooh, Christmas card day. You been getting any in the mail?
Christmas. Yeah. Did you get my card?
You want a Christmas card? You want a Christmas card? All right, here.
Hey, there's my Christmas card.
This'll be such a fun Christmas card.
And what about your Christmas card list?
Is that our Christmas card?
Yes.
Thank you for the Christmas card.
Showtime!
Hey, everybody, it's showtime. Welcome to our show here on The Edge. A wonderful Christmas night. It seems like we're hitting it. It's December 9th, and I feel like we're starting Christmas up kind of early.
We are.
It
Because we're
seems
going
like
on break after tomorrow.
I know, the only radio station in Missouri that goes off 3 weeks before Christmas.
Actually, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. Sports radio yesterday, I was listening, they don't even go on break till
That's funny because I
Friday
talked to
before.
Rizzuto yesterday, and they're leaving
When's
tomorrow.
Rizzuto? Who are they?
The Point,
I was messing with you.
I think.
They're not leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's the last day.
Then
they go
doing-
into reruns.
Then they're doing best ofs,
Yep.
is what I mean.
And we can't do that.
Maybe, kinda.
Well, I don't know. We're pretty up to date on the news.
We
People-
are. We're a forward show.
That's right.
How can you know? Well, actually, since we're a forward show, but if we did those,
That would be wild, wouldn't it?
we taped the show 2 weeks ago, and now it's
Right.
happening today. Welcome to The Edge. Chris Knight, I'm Vic Faust from Fox 2. Yesterday was it yesterday? It was 2 days ago, Christmas Tree Day, National Christmas. 2 days ago was National Christmas Tree Day. Today we got our Christmas music rocking. Eric Johnson will be here. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Appreciate everybody joining us today. Hope all is well. Coming up at 8:20, we're going to talk with a guy I know. I've known him for a long time. Nobody loves America more than my friend Donald Chung. Donald's going to join us for the first time. People may remember him. He used to do phone scams back in the day on the old Stephen DC show. Funny man because he had an accent. But he'll come on and talk some more serious things that he's seen. He watches Chinese news a lot, and it blows. And world news, with the news that we get here nationally, is way beyond what you get worldwide. And it blows his mind as too. We'll have some fun with him. We'll talk some serious things. He grew up in a communist country, and he's got some big concerns too of what he sees. He flies a big flag, and unfortunately, he lost one of his good friends, one of the owners in his building. He's a highfalutin stylist too, one of the best stylists. His clientele includes people from pretty much all over the country that fly into St. Louis. At one point in time, Bravo wanted to give him his own hair show, like his own TV show, but he was like, I decide what goes on. And of course, anybody knows you do those reality TV shows, they tell you how they make you look. So he turned it down. But he'll join us coming up at 8:20. May have some more guests in the 9 o'clock hour as well. A lot of big news going on, my oh my, when it comes to the whole masking stuff. But Eric Schmidt has a firestorm up with all of these schools. The schools are, and this is what blows my mind. It's become, now the schools are like, okay, fine, whatever. We're not going to change our masking situations.
Good. Well, actually, no.
I was like,
Not so good.
So anyway, it's very interesting.
I meant good if they were not going to change it. So they're talking about changing it, going back, is what you're saying.
Eric Schmidt said that he's going to sue school districts. He sent them a letter, possibly sue them if they don't change these mask mandates they have in place for kids. Now the schools are saying, well, our attorneys say just stay the course. I had 3 different school district people send me notes yesterday about how the schools are responding. These school districts that have Parkway, Rockwood, Francis Howell, they're refusing to take away their mask mandates and saying they may reconsider at their board meetings, but they're not doing it right now. So, as I've said before, I felt it was up to the school district. So if people like that, they could go praise their school district. They couldn't say it was because of the health departments anymore because the ruling affected health departments. Eric Schmidt thinks that it should be following the schools as well where they get rid of it. So what you have now are the school districts, some of the big ones, I mean, when you talk about Rockwood, Parkway, Francis Howell refusing to jump back in. So with that being said, anyway, I've got one note this morning from Francis Howell. After you get through the initial, this is the letter that Francis Howell sent home to parents about Eric Schmidt. I know we have a lot of Francis Howell people, listeners as well, but they basically said, at this time, the Francis Howell School District and all of its school buildings will operate under, this is the school board. So if you don't like it, look up the school board members from Francis Howell. Look up the school board members from whatever district, and then you'll have a chance to remove them when the time. If you like what they're doing, then you can praise them and support them. But here's what's going on. At this time, the Francis Howell School District and all of its school buildings will operate under the board-approved mask and mitigation measures currently in place. The board will consider changes to these measures at their next regularly scheduled board meeting on December 16th. Until then, there are no changes to masking and school exclusion protocols in Francis Howell School District. So they basically said that the district has consulted with its legal counsel and has been advised that this court ruling does not impact the ability for school boards to put mitigation measures in place that apply to district operations, including masking and exclusions from schools. So you had the situation where Judge Green ruled that local health boards, health departments couldn't put COVID protocols in place. Then the schools said that they were using that. So then that was taken away. Now the schools are saying, well, now we're doing it on our own. We're not using the health department, even though the schools first said they were doing it because of the health department. So now parents either like it or they don't like it. And then you go there. Jimmy Zellner from the Facebook line, I just looked on. I'm sending mine right now without mask. Screw Francis Howell. That according to Jimmy Zellner. Sounds like Wentzville is going back to life before COVID after Christmas. Yes, they are. I also heard of a couple private schools going back after. I've been told of some other private schools, grade schools, going back to no masking or masking optional after the Christmas break. So anyway, that's kind of where we are. And we'll see where Eric Schmidt is. We've reached out. Eric's been very busy. We reached out to get his opinion on it to see if he'll have a chance to get into the show and let us know what's going on from that standpoint. Also, you got the controversial St. Louis County mask mandate situation back in court today. Now, this is not the one with Judge Green. This is the one that started way back in September when Eric Schmidt and his attorneys started to square off with St. Louis County before Judge Ellen Roboto. Now, if you remember, Schmidt filed a lawsuit saying that the second St. Louis County mask mandate announced by County Executive Sam Page violated state law. That's also what Tim Fitch, Mark Carter came on the show and said as well. Rita Hurd Days, the St. Louis County chairperson, also said there was no mask mandate in place. Sam Page still says there's a mandate in place. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Schmidt says he wants a preliminary injunction to officially stop the mandate. Well, the last hearing in this case happened not long after the Cole County judge, Daniel Green, ruled what he did. Now, attorneys for Schmidt today could come up with more legal ammunition after Schmidt sent the letters to the school districts. So what does the judge do? Does she try to push it down the road more? Because that's what she has done. We will see. The hearing set for this morning at 8:30. We'll see. And if we get anything that comes out of that during the morning show, we will go ahead and get that to you as well. All right. Are you following along all this stuff, Chris?
I'm trying to.
Tracy from the Facebook line also says no mask on buses in Wentzville too, or no? We have not heard. If anybody else knows, they could let us know that as well. Joseph, whoever that is, says, add this to the Howell story. The superintendent has the authority granted by the Board of Education to change these policies at any time without a vote. Okay, so the superintendent could do that for Francis Howell, but is choosing not to and choosing to go ahead with the entire board. So to each their own in regards to how they do that, depending upon what school district that you're in. Parkway, a letter that was sent to me from a teacher at Parkway also said that don't listen to kids. You will put them just like you would in a situation if they refuse to do anything else. That basically just stating we're not following anything that the state's top attorney has asked us to do. We're going to continue to follow all masking situations that we need to follow. So these are the biggest school districts throughout the St. Louis area, public school districts, Rockwood, Parkway, Francis Howell, all saying they're still following masking. So that's where we are. That's getting everybody caught up on what we got there. Tonight, the Blues in action hosting the Detroit Red Wings. They owe them a little bit of revenge. They lost to the Red Wings when they were in Detroit. We got visitation today for the fallen St. Louis County police officer, Antonio Valentine, who lost his life over a week ago when he was hit by a speeding car. Just a sad story there. 2 more people died in Lincoln County in a crash on Highway 47. That happened early this morning. Tractor trailer and a vehicle on fire. 270 at Lindbergh. All kinds of stuff just seems to be going all around. But there was a good story, bad story, good story. Did you hear about this? A Good Samaritan found a toddler alone outside. The daycare didn't even know the child was missing.
Sounds like a great daycare.
Well, I mean, I know things happen. They do.
No.
This
Don't
happened-
make excuses for that damn daycare.
I'm not trying to. It happened over in Belleville. This was a 21-month-old child. Walked out of its nearby daycare center.
And the person that found the child said the daycare didn't even know the child was lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Or missing.
They didn't see the child leave.
Well, I guess not.
Yeah, so fortunately, they got the child back and nothing happened. The child was safe and sound. But yeah, we got a story on that of everything that happened on fox2now.com if you want to go check that out. Anyway, lots going on in the world. We're, of course, continuing to follow President Biden's vaccine mandate for healthcare workers. Done, gone, over. Huge defeat. I'm trying to remember a president who's had more defeats than this one and coming at the hands of his own party. I mean, you had 2 Democrats join Republicans to repeal President Biden's federal vaccine mandate for private businesses.
How about that?
And we'll try to get Brad Young on tomorrow just to see what that's not there. I know businesses can do whatever they want, but they're not forced to do that anymore. Anymore. But what's interesting at the same time this is going on, you've also got the Los Angeles School District firing hundreds of employees who refuse to get vaccinated. Who's going to teach?
Exactly.
Regardless of how you feel about vaccines, and opinions vary, you got the school district firing hundreds because they refuse to get vaccinated, but they have that right to do it. The school district can do that. As far as I know right now, they can do that, even though there is no mandate there. And then you hear stories of more healthcare workers in New York City losing jobs because of the vaccine mandate that's not there from a national standpoint. All right. There's always something going on, right? Always something going on. So that's where we are this morning with that. We'll take your phone calls as well as always. The phone number 636-695-2915, 636-695-2915. It's Christmas time. We think about what we have in this country. We appreciate you coming in, jumping in on the Facebook line, 100.7 The Viper. Jump in, share the show, give us your thoughts. You can also listen to us at viperrocks.com. And, of course, we're on the YouTube at The Morning Edge. Chris, I'm worried about you. You never used to drink coffee, and now I see you addicted to coffee.
It's Eric's fault.
Now, wait a second.
It's Eric's fault.
My impression and what I'm seeing is right, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I never saw you drink coffee, and now you're one of those guys that gets to work late in the morning because you're stuck in a Starbucks line.
It's all Eric Johnson's fault.
And he uses the word bougie with me.
Bougie.
Yet he'll sit in line for 20 minutes to get a $10 cup of coffee from Starbucks. which I would never, ever do in my life.
See, that's why he's late every morning. He's sitting in the Starbucks line.
I know. I get it. And I see you. So how did this whole coffee thing happen? Because I remember.
Because of COVID.
I remember.
That's why.
Oh,
Seriously.
Okay. I didn't know if you switched it up instead of drinking the Coke or the soda that you were drinking.
No, it was because of COVID. I got COVID, and I could not taste or smell for quite some time. And so I thought, that's weird. I thought this can't be right. And I just
so why drink
absolutely
coffee?
could not stand the taste of coffee. So took a drink of coffee, and I thought, nope, I can't taste it. And then I just started drinking coffee after that.
I guess I'm not following why you started drinking coffee.
Well, why do you drink coffee in the first place, Vic?
To wake your ass up.
Right.
Why.
Caffeine.
So I never drank coffee because I couldn't stand the taste. Well, then after I got COVID and I couldn't taste it, I liked the caffeine, and Eric just kept bringing the coffees.
There you go.
That's all right. It's cool. Our Missouri Dog
Do
Rescue.
you want one?
Missouri. No, I already had a coffee this morning. Thank you. I don't
so
drink.
You're busting my ass.
No,
because
just I noticed it. It's not a big deal. It's great. I just thought, oh, Chris is drinking coffee every day now. He's late to work every day, kind of like
See,
Eric.
that's how it works, dog.
Now you guys
that's
are
how
all
it works,
the
dog.
bougie, and yeah, that's what it says on the Facebook line.
Bougie.
Missouri Dogs Rescue says everything is Eric's fault, and I guess that's the phrase of the day. Everything is Eric's fault.
Dude, you don't know how
It's
much.
time to go to break.
You don't know how true that is.
Hey, just what we got a great guest coming up. You don't want to miss Donald Chung. Donald Chung on the phone when we come back on The Edge with Eric Johnson, Chris Knight. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. If you have questions for him, just wait to hear some of the things that he has dealt with. Came to this country, loves America more than anybody I know. Tell you some things he's concerned with. We might have some fun with him. He used to have some great phone shams on the Stephen D.C. show.
What?
He was one of the most popular guests on the Stephen D.C. show back in the day.
Hey, Steve.
Oh my God.
You want to do some phone
Oh, my
shams
God.
this morning?
636-695-2915. Back with more. You're listening to The Edge right after this.
Today, I'm taking it to the streets to give people the good news. Oh, excuse me, hello. I'm Flo from Progressive, and did you know...
No, I'm just waiting for the bus.
So then you have time to hear about how with Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance.
Yeah, if I was interested in talking to you, which I'm not.
Okay, I'll do the talking, and you just check if you can be saving, which is going to be pretty hard to do if you put on your headphones. Okay.
See if you're paying too much for home insurance with Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
Round up your trivia-loving friends for a fun night with the Boys and Girls Clubs of St. Charles County. And get ready to bring your game board, video game, and game show knowledge to the competition. On Friday, November 12th, doors open at 6:15. And your entry fee includes a table for up to 8 players and free beer, soda, and water. The Boys and Girls Club provides a safe, positive, and fun environment with youth development professionals, supportive relationships, and more. All about the All About Games Trivia Night information is on Facebook or register online at vgcstc.org.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
and Doug. And we're back with Limu, Emu, and Doug for the final question. Category is things you climb.
All right, Limu, what do you think? You sure? We're going with Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Oh, so close. We were looking for stairs.
Huh. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
My daughter used to be a shining star. I would tell her, there's nothing you can't do. Now, it's like living with a stranger. It happens so fast. Centerpoint Hospital, real help for addiction and hope for a bright future.
If a young person dear to you is facing substance use, the Changing Point at Centerpoint Hospital now offers adolescent treatment solutions with detox, 4-week residential, and outpatient treatment. The Changing Point for adolescents at Centerpoint Hospital. Hope for a bright future.
Hey, it's Shanny from the Legendary Lunch, and I'll tell you what, this has been such an amazing football season so far. So many great games, so many great plays that you don't want to miss a single snap. And Mascots Bar and Grill has you covered for that. They get every single game every Sunday. They have NFL Sunday Ticket, and they've got some of the best food around. Enjoy your Sunday game day at Mascots. Play in the Bags tournament out front. Come inside, watch all the games. Keep track of all your fantasy players. It is so much fun at Mascots on a Sunday. You won't want to miss it. And if you tell them you're FOS, you're a friend of Shanny's, you can get that legendary lunch special all day long, $5 for a big old burger and fries. It is so delicious, and you don't have to do the dishes. Hang out every night of the week if you want. Come play rock and roll bingo, and you can win some great prizes at Mascots Bar and Grill, 4881 Mexico Road in St. Peters. Mascots, home of the legendary lunch special.
Hi, this is Curtis Barks. I am the owner of Complete Auto Body and Repair. Family owned and operated since 1973. We've seen a lot of storms. We know what we're doing. We're here to help. Complete Auto Body and Repair has multiple locations in the St. Louis area that handles hail damage and storm damage. So if you've had an issue or have an experience where you had to turn in a claim, please reach out to us. We'll handle all the red tape. We are Complete Auto Body and Repair. We handle everything from start to finish. If it's not perfect, it's not complete. Others can't compete with Complete Auto Body.
Dad, and service!
Oh yeah, and service.
Welcome to MegaNet. For slow internet, press 1. For indifferent customer service, press 2. For confusing pricing, press 3. For extremely long wait times, stay on the line. You are 87th in line, 85th in line, 87th in line, 85th in line, 85th in line.
Where there was frustration, now there's satisfaction.
Hello, this is Helen at Gateway Fiber. How may I help you?
Isn't it time you refreshed your internet provider? For more information, visit gatewayfiber.com.
Start with everyone with a brand new puppy they cannot leave home alone. And there he is now, disemboweling a sofa. Now narrow it to the puppy parents who need to get their prescriptions refilled today. For you, there's Walgreens same-day prescription delivery. Medication sent right to your door from the local Walgreens you already know and trust. So you can spend all day at home teaching your new puppy some manners. Elroy, roll over. Or just sit there and tilt your head. Aw. To join, text JOIN-RX to 21525.
Weber Chevrolet has been in business since 1902. No other car dealer in St. Louis of any brand can say that. Nobody sells more Chevrolet, period. Weber Chevrolet is one dealer with 3 roofs. In Missouri at Olive and 270, and in Illinois Metro East, Columbia, and Granite City. All easy to get to, just follow the 270 loop. Also, all online accessible at WeberChevrolet.com. Right now, Weber Chevrolet is open but very thorough in their cleaning, disinfecting, and social distancing rules. And don't forget, Weber Chevrolet service departments are award-winning and second to none. In fact, other dealers send their problems to Weber Chevy to fix. Now during this crisis, Weber Chevrolet has teamed up with Detroit to come up with awesome deals to help people save money and manage their budget. Discounts, incentives, and the ability to not make your payment for up to 4 months. Weber Chevrolet since 1902, WeberChevrolet.com.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. You're listening to The Edge. Eric Johnson actually showed up finally in studio. Eric Johnson on his rocker time, must be nice, with his bougie coffee from Starbucks that he stood in line for forever. You know, okay, somebody's giving you the benefit of the doubt saying you're late every day because you're in that bougie Starbucks line.
It's wrong.
But anyway,
It's not true.
Eric Johnson's here. Chris Knight's here, a new coffee drinker. Congratulations, Chris. Welcome to the club.
Oh,
you
thank
finally
you.
hit puberty. You've
Oh,
grown
that's
up.
it.
Coffee
Not
is
a
here
virgin
now.
no more.
There you go. I'm Vic Faust with Fox 2. Appreciate everybody taking some time to join us this morning. I'm excited to have our next guest on, Donald Chung. That's not with a D. It's Donald, D-O-N-N-A-L, Donald Chung. People may remember Donald from the old Steve and DC days. Donald, how many years has it been since you used to do? You were one of the most popular people on St. Louis radio. Do you remember those days?
Yeah, that around 15 years ago.
Or not.
15?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was 15 years. I'll never forget it. I heard Donald on before I started going to Donald. Donald's my hairstylist. He's one of the best in America. And he used to, so I heard this Chinese man on radio talking like Santa and thought it was the funniest thing he was doing a phone jam where he was acting like a Chinese Santa.
Yeah.
You remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that. That is a lot of fun, that time.
I can't even listen now.
Hey, Donald, I thought it'd be. We'll have some fun with you before we get off the show this morning. But for people who don't know, you're one of the most patriotic Americans now that I've ever met. You hang your flag up. You support this country. When I come in and get my haircut, it makes me sometimes, man, I don't do enough for my country because I don't know anybody who loves America or the America that he came to more than you. We thought it'd be interesting for you to share your story of communism and what you see happening in our country today.
Thank you for having me. I do really love this country. I told my children I never will go anywhere. That is my dream. And I really like the American people after World War II. They pretty much forget about it. I think is the generation, the older generation, never really talk about it anymore. And I never forget before I come to America, it's Mr. Reagan, and it's my my war model. And I remember one night he had a speech. He told the American people, on the dinner time, we talk about what we come from, what we going, and educate for the children and the grandkids. And that is very touching. And that is 30 years ago, 35 years ago, and I never forget. And I continue to tell my children, what about America? What about the values? And how important America in the earth, in the world. And we are the policemen and try to helping other countries have a freedom. And that's our goal. And right now, and we cannot be the policemen anymore, include nationally and to the small city and the locally. And that's what the country is lost apart. And I'm very upset to see that. It's all about education. I mean, we lost it. I don't know, and I talk to you all the time. We always don't forget where we come from, why we here. And we don't have it that kind of goal anymore right now. And that's what's a disappointment for us.
No, I don't think we forgot where we came from. I think we are brainwashed on where we're supposed to go. What you said is actually accurate. The difference between the United States and every superpower in the last 10,000 years is when we go in and win a war, we don't dominate them. We literally try to give the country back to the people. And that's what separates us from everybody else. And people don't. We take that for granted. And that's an amazing thing about this country. No, so it's I totally appreciate that. Why do you think, when you look around, why do you think that socialism, that this new era of this new generation coming up, why do you think they want to throw all of that away? What's your opinion on that?
I really interesting to find out, and no one loves to answer me. I always try to challenge the politics people when they come in haircut. My favorite words is where you try to take this country, where you wanted this country going to, what you guys wanted. They cannot answer. They have pretty much, they don't have any answer. Okay?
Yeah.
They don't even know what they want to do. And for my knowledge, they just wanted the power.
Yes.
They want to dominate it. And when I young, I educated by communists. I remember everything what they doing now is pretty much 60 years ago, what I go up, what they say. Basically, they want a power. The power comes from two things. Number one is the people, come from the power by the people. Number two, they can change in all the rules they want to do is by the gun. That's how simple it is. So you can see why now they talk about the society, all talk about it is gun and social. because they wanted social, got it is by the power. And then they would get your gun away, try to get changing the rules. That's what I see. But
I think you're right.
really interesting. I'm not the gun person, but I want to see why the bad people always have a gun to shoot everybody they want to, and no one talk about it. They only want to talk about somebody legally have a gun. That is making me thinking.
Well, Donald, we're talking with Donald Chung from Donald's Hair Salon. Donald, you were carrying your gun when I got my hair cut the last time that I was in there.
Yeah.
You sure that was a gun?
You're Eric. You always make things childish.
Hey, look who you have on. He was on Stephen DC.
Okay. But you just a friend of yours was just murdered in the Central West End a couple months ago. An Asian American man, and you act like you feel unsafe even where you are in your place. Is that Richmond Heights?
Yes.
Do you really feel unsafe?
Totally.
Wow.
Totally unsafe.
And
I can tell you what happened is last 2 years on the pandemic, and so far I do not lose any client and my friend died for the COVID-19. But I lost 2 friends this year for violence. And one is a doctor on the Brentwood Square, and he's stand on the outside and get shot multiple times.
Wow.
And for no reason. And the other one is engineering, and he worked whole life for Monsanto, and he retired. And he's such a wonderful man. He never, ever caused any kind of trouble and hard work. And even retired, 72 years old, still working. And he get carjacked, and he died from that, Central West End.
Wow.
On the daytime, 12:30, I think. And I feel so unsecure.
Yes.
I have to put my gate outside the door. I have to changing all the security alarm. But why we have to live in this way in United States, and worse than ever?
I don't think it's United States. It's not. I think this is a St. Louis thing. And did you say he was killed in the Central West End?
Yeah, he was carjacked. We did a news story on this.
Okay, I didn't.
It wasn't
see
all that long ago.
Okay, this is the third. This is the third.
A very
person.
wealthy Asian American man.
Yeah,
a millionaire man that was carjacked
in the Central West End.
Central West
okay,
End.
this is I knew 2. Now I know 3. Wow, this is getting out of hand. St. Louis. What do you think that we need to do here in St. Louis? You live there. What do you think we need to do in St. Louis right now to stem just crime? We won't talk about economics or anything. Right now, what do you think that the city of St. Louis has to do to turn this around?
I do not believe it should be defense police. Okay. Every country, no matter how poor the country is, police always is very important for any country. The problem is we got a lot of money from the federal government, and I don't know why we have to defend the police. We should be double pay for the police and double support more police and educated police doing the right thing, and they need a help.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Right now,
Do you, in the area that you live in, and I'm always super curious about this. We live in St. Charles. We're safe out here. We know how to protect ourselves. I see cops every 20 feet at night now. But do you think that the people where you live, do you think they are starting to feel the same way, that they've had enough of this social justice bullcrap? Do you think that they're going, you know what? I might have voted for Democrats in the past. I have to vote for Republicans now. I got to vote for someone that's going to fix this. Or do you think that this is a lost cause?
And for me, I think American people need to wake up. We're not only just voting for one side of the party. I would love to people think twice. Everything's right. We should jump on it. It's not just to pick up the party. We need to pick up what is right. And people don't think anymore. We just like a child. If you're on the Democrat, I don't talk to you. You on the other side, I don't talk to you. Be quite honest for you, I come to America, I changing the party all the time.
Yeah.
Because what side I believe it, I changing. That's
True.
supposed to be America. That's supposed to be we can talk about how to make things better. No, we cannot talk about anymore. So when I cutting hair, when I talk about one side, people get mad at me one side. And this is not supposed to be. And I'm just go back to communist. I cannot say anything. If I say something not nice, on the other side, they just avoid you.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is next? Next, we'll have a secret police come to your house. That's what it is.
Wow.
Donald, I want
people
to.
don't know how important it is. Because if you have a different opinion, they start against you.
Yep.
And after next against you, they want to brainwash you. If they not success, then they will kidnap you and put you on the jail.
Donald, as an Asian American in St. Louis, we've heard a lot in the last year and a half about Asian hate and things of that nature. Where do you fall on that? Do you feel that that's out there? And if so, has anything like that happened to you? And how do you break that whole situation down?
I feel like it. If be quite honest for you, most of the Chinese people, they come into America. If they're over 60 years old, they remember exactly what's going on 60 years ago. China, just like it today in America.
Wow.
They can tell you the truth. But you guys, what happened is America never been through that kind of system. They want to try. Basically, what I know, a lot of people, a lot of my friends, they go ahead and want to try it. They want to try.
Let me give you an interesting stat to back up what he's saying. Did you know that this is fascinating? So they did a poll on Latinos, Mexicans coming across the border, or whoever was coming across the border, and they asked, do you lean more socialist Democrat, or do you lean more freedom and Republican? Did you listen to this stat? This is true. 47% thought of themselves leaning more Democrat. 47% thought more freedom and more Republican. What does that tell you? It tells you that they are coming from these places of socialism where it has failed, and they're coming here to escape that.
That's what Donald did. Donald tried to escape communism in China.
I think that this strategy. Look, we're talking about what's happening in the United States right now. The strategy of the Democrats bringing people over, and they think that they're going to vote carte blanche for what they are trying to push through. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. So
It's not true. I can explain this for you. From my knowledge, I hang out a lot of Latino and the refugee people. You know what they come in here for? They come in here is very touching me. They come in here is opportunity. They not come in here for socialism or for demic, for get something for free.
Yes.
They do need a help for temporary, but they come in here. The goal is for the opportunity. And in America, people, they born here. They didn't even know what is called opportunity. That is the message, what I got.
Yes. That's why Democrats won't ever put a Cuban on air, because the Cubans are like, what are you doing? We're trying to escape what you are trying to implement here.
What, Donald,
because that is exactly what I mean. 60 years ago, I don't have any news I can talk, I can hear anymore. My family every day have to on the basement and listen to some secret channel because they brought everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Donald, you watch our national news. You see our national news, but you also watch world news and you watch Chinese news, and you always tell me there's a difference on what the world news is getting and producing and seeing as opposed to what we see in America. Can you explain that? Because your perspective is a pretty good one because you see everything around the world.
Well, for so far I know, we're not available to helping a lot of countries anymore because financially we're messy and we owe so much money. We're not available to cross the ocean and cross the land to help other countries anymore. And the government don't want to tell us. after the after the Iraq War, we pretty much is broke. We have no money anymore. And then after Syria passed the red line, we cannot do nothing. After the Russia take over the Ukraine, we cannot do nothing. And what is next? I can tell you pretty sure. Next few months, or maybe sooner than few months, Taiwan will be lost on the communist hand. And Russia will continue to expand the territory in the Ukraine. And the poor Israel will be continued by pressure by the Iran. And we cannot help anything. Nothing we can help.
No,
we only can sell the weapons to them. That's it.
Yeah, basically Biden in the last week has told China, you know what, we can't do anything about you going into Taiwan. And Russia, yeah, by the way, Ukraine, yeah, we'd love to come over there and fight you, but we're not going to do that either. He's been a very weak president on that stuff. I think that Donald's voices, and who's the basketball player I'm forgetting that talks about the Uyghurs and all that? What's his name? The basketball player in the NBA.
That changed his name?
No, he's I can't remember.
Yao Ming.
Well, no, not Yao Ming. He's an activist. He basically says Shaq. Not Shaq.
A current player.
A current player. Anyway,
are you sure it's not the Boston Celtics who changed his name?
Yeah, maybe. What's his name? I'm sorry. Anyway, there's an NBA player out there that is on Fox News all the time now, talking about how LeBron James should be ashamed of himself for basically sticking up for the Chinese and blah blah blah. We need voices like yours.
Yeah, because he was backing Tibet. This basketball
What's his
player,
name?
I thought.
What's his name?
Enos Kanter.
Thank you.
I was right from Eric.
Yeah, you were right.
The guy. He changed his name from the Celtics.
So people like Donald, people like Enos are the people that need to step up and the people that will be listened to because they're the voice of common sense. They're the voice that needs to get out there. If you don't trust a white person and the way that they are trying to make common sense, okay, fine. Listen to the people that have been from these situations. Maybe they will move the needle and it sounds so patriotic. Don't do business with people in China that are using the Uyghurs to build your tennis shoes. That sounds like common sense to me.
Donald, how powerful is China really? Because we hear about it being our big, bad enemy. How serious should we take them?
And China, well, that's how simple I can explain it to you. In China, if any human being, they have any chance, they can move out of the West country for the freedom, they would do everything they could to come into this beautiful country. That is to tell you why. No matter how Chinese doing well, the people want to leave. Even the leader, even the leader, the grandchildren, the children, they all want to leave. They flood out of the communist country. And that is to tell you why. And I don't see American people want to move to China.
No, but they want.
I don't see Bill Gates move to China and put all the money in China. They bring the grandson and grandchildren go to China, living there. They know. So I don't know why we leaders don't understand that.
Because there's a lot of money to be made. Period. Discussion over.
Power.
It's power.
It's
There's a lot.
all about
yeah.
power.
And
I see that 25 years. I see the America they back and forth fighting for the Congress. I don't know what they fight for the people for. We people suffer every day. I see it. Education started from, and the people just keep fighting the power. They don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear about your video, say right or wrong. Keep fighting for the power. That's all they care.
Donald, not to change the subject, but how the hell did you meet Steve in D.C.? Because I used to do a show with him here on the Viper. How in the hell did you meet one of the craziest dudes on the planet, D.C. Chimes?
I think D.C. have a successful time also too, because what happened is 15 years ago, people work so hard. I remember every morning before the sun go up, people are ready, traffic on the highway, and everybody works so hard. And that they need some morning show, wake up, have some good story, have some fun. And then they started.
You're right.
They started a beautiful day. You know what? Like this morning, the conversation is very depressing.
Yes,
and
it is. You're right.
We we need to have some radio show. I tell Vic all the time, you know what? We need a radio show or we need a TV show. Talk about wonderful St. Louis and good news in St. Louis. And we don't want to hear about all the crap. And
So a fantasy show.
So we need to talk about, hey, morning and chew people up the day and how to make the day better. And we talk about fun. We talk about positive. We talk about how wonderful things.
Well, what can we do today?
Talk about.
What can we do today? Would you make a phone call for? You know what we should do? We should.
I would love to have a new channel and new TV. I tell Vic all the time, if I have money, I definitely open one new video station and a TV station. Only talk about good news.
Well, we don't have any content. We don't have anything.
You will supply how many people would love that.
I think you're, dude. I think you're right. I think Steve and DC are classic. They could come back today and people would tune in again. I'm telling you right now, it's a true story.
Gosh. You won't believe it. This I went to Tennessee one time, passing by. I'm just passing by Tennessee. I went to the waffle breakfast place. I sit there, just want to have a breakfast, and somebody come up to me, say, "Are you the guy? Is the crazy Oriental guy?"
They said crazy Oriental guy?
Yeah. I said,
Oh, my God.
What are you talking about? Who are you? So, are you on the Stephen DVC show? I say, what? That is Tennessee. And
Tennessee.
That's how,
Yeah. You've
How
gone far
crazy
and wide, baby. You are big league. Good job.
so funny.
Hey, Donald, what was your favorite phone sham? Was it Chinese Santa, or was it something else?
Chinese Santa is one of the good phone sham because in America, many millions of toys they come from China.
Oh, that's
and people didn't realize that. And then they keep telling the children the toys come from Northern Ireland. I just like it. Hello, do you read English? Every toy behind say make in China. The Santa must be come from China.
It's Chinese Santa. Toys come from China.
We're changing the subject. We say, you know what? The Santa come to your house from the chimney. You must be having some cookie. I say, I require have a fortune cookie. It's much nice. I will bring some Chinese toys here.
Chinese Santa bring Chinese toys, but he needs a fortune
Then
cookie.
people go crazy. I cannot lie to the children. I say, you already lied to the children from the beginning.
We should call it Mid Rivers Mall and say, if you don't bring in a Chinese Santa, it's racist. How about that?
Oh, no.
You need at least one shift of a Chinese Santa, or you're racist.
I think people need to just talk about some positive, fun things, and make the day much better, and make people think more. I think that's all about it.
The North Pole has moved to Taiwan.
Yeah, we have to helping out together and love together, and to go through this difficult time. And education is extremely important. I hope neighbor by neighbor, city by city, we all watch out and help out and do the best we can to how to understand together and move on from there.
I think that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I got a headache now. I'm laughing so hard. I mean, let's say Santa went IPO and he has to move his headquarters to China because it's more
We're gonna do
economical.
what? Hey, Donald. But wait a second. Donald's
try
up.
one.
Donald's up for a phone sham. But what is Donald going to sham?
Let's do the Santa. The
Donald,
Chinese Santa.
Donald, could you pull off the Chinese Santa? You're going to make a call. We'll make a call to somebody and they'll answer. And you're Chinese Santa, I guess.
Sure, let's go. What happened? It should be a lot of fun.
Let's see.
Mandy Murphy. What's her number?
Yeah, right. Mandy's on vacation.
Hello?
Hello.
Hold on a second, Donald. We're still down the number, buddy.
Your call.
All right. Got to try another.
Try
one.
another.
Somebody,
another.
hey, Donald. Somebody. Well, they want us to call the St. Louis County headquarters.
Oh my God! Oh.
Hold on.
We're gonna try again. hey, Donald. People are appreciating you joining us this morning too. By the way, people like you.
What if we call Parkway Central School District and no, never mind. I can't go down that road. Who you calling now? Who you got? Who is this?
I don't know.
We'll see. Donald, Chinese Santa on the phone.
Hello?
Hi. Ho ho ho! Happy holiday. I'm the Chinese Santa. I try to deliver some toys for you children. Do you have any children in your house?
How do you hang up on Chinese Santa? How do you do that? How do you hang up on a Chinese Santa?
Well, you know what? 15 years ago and now it's totally different, the reality. You know,
I guess you're right. No one even uses the phone anymore.
15 years ago, you see somebody on the highway have a car problem. You can stop the car, ask them help, or help people. And this day, you just run away. You don't want to help them. That's the difference.
You said ho 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 on the Chinese Santa. I will think about that all damn day. I will think you're right. I miss this stuff. Where is Stephen DC?
Hey Donald, let's do this.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the toys being from China. Let's call Walmart. You good with that? Come on, let's try one. All right, hold on. This will be funny.
Hey, Donald, you're not busy today, right? You don't have any clients.
No, I'm
right?
okay.
We should call
He's
this
like, I'm okay.
the St. Louis.
Hey, you know what? Long as you can make the society happy and fun, and that's my goal.
And Donald is legit. I mean, he really does. And we're talking about a guy that Bravo wanted to give. Bravo wanted to give you your own TV show, right? Like national show, right?
Yeah, but sometimes I would love to, but it's very complicated. In America, it's much easier. In Hong Kong, I can say what I want to say, but now Hong Kong is not available to do that anymore.
Well, Chris is finding the
All right,
number.
let's try it.
He's calling Walmart.
Chinese ho ho ho.
That was awesome.
The Chinese Santa.
For more information about COVID-19 digital vaccine records or COVID-19 vaccine appointments, press 1. For local Walmart store main menu, press 2.
How about some Chinese
Thank you
COVID
for calling your
vaccine?
local Walmart. We appreciate your business and look forward to the opportunity to serve you in our store.
You know that's right.
Our
You know that's
associates
right.
are working every day to offer you a pleasant and safe shopping experience.
Try
Most
harder.
of our stores are now open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
You're right.
Please check your store page at walmart.com for more details on local store hours. We look forward to seeing you soon.
How much free
For
advertising do you
pharmacy,
give
press
them?
1. For electronics, press 2. For pickup, press 3. For deli, press 4. To speak with an associate, press 0. To repeat.
Answer the phone. You gotta be kidding me.
Nobody's at Walmart.
Nobody's at Walmart.
Short-handed. Everywhere you call short-handed. We have a lot of jobs, but nobody want to do it.
That's
Not pay enough.
Yeah, I know exactly. It's exactly.
Let's call
Chris. You got to come up with something else.
we
Come
gotta
on,
come
man.
up with
There's,
something.
Or do we go to? Or do we?
come on.
Or do we go to a break and come back with Donald?
Can Donald stay with us?
Donald, could you stay 5 minutes with us through the break, or can we call you right back?
Sure.
You have time. You sure?
He's like, I'm not going anywhere. But you guys can't get anyone on the phone.
If I can make people happy to
Okay.
understand things,
Well,
I will be so happy to help.
Okay, well, Donald, here, why don't you do this then? Hang up, and then we'll call you right back, okay? All righty, we'll be back with more Edge right after this. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Vic Faust, and the one and only Donald Chung from Donald's Hair Salon. And you already get the idea. Just a really cool dude, sweet
Wait a minute,
soul.
do we have DC's phone number?
And we'll be back right after
Do we have
this.
DC's phone number?
We'll look for it.
All right, we'll look for it.
When it comes to happy hour, Playoffs in O'Fallon has the best 11 to 6 every day with 275 domestic bottles and 17 TVs showing your favorite hockey, baseball, and football games. So grab a seat inside or on the patio at Playoffs in O'Fallon on Highway K and N. And Playoffs has a great menu too. Pizza, burgers, wraps, salads, sandwiches, and the best wings in town. So watch the game and indulge yourself at Playoffs Sports Bar and Grill on Highway K in O'Fallon.
If you have a calling to serve people in your community and help bring about positive change, come join us. Compass Health Network is currently hiring for multiple positions. We serve communities in 46 counties across Missouri and have a place for you. If you are a licensed therapist, nurse, integrated health specialist, dental assistant, office manager, or IT specialist, Compass Health Network offers a supportive work environment and great benefits. Find out more at careers.compasshealthnetwork.org.
Grab your coffee. The Morning Edge will be right back on 100.7 The Viper.
Don't let a wet basement or foundation problems destroy the value of your property. Get a free estimate from Woods Basement Systems to fix the wall crack, bowing wall, and leaks and restore the value of your home. Plus, get the security of the Woods Basement Systems transferable warranty. Call Woods, the highest rated, most reviewed contractor for all things basementy at 888-900-1721. Special offer online at viperbasements.com. That's viperbasements.com.
Hi, my name is Ted, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Shake is when the peppermint shake is available, that's to me sort of announces that the holiday season is here. I guess most people count down the days until Christmas, but me, I count down the days until the shake comes out.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is that first sip when you taste the peppermint chip pieces, it's like catching snowflakes on your tongue.
Share a peppermint chip milkshake from Chick-fil-A this holiday. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a speed bump. Did you hear what I said? I'm a speed bump. And if you have cut-rate car insurance, the cost to reattach your muffler could really be a bump in the road. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Based on coverage and limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Now another hour of The Edge Morning Show on KFNS Troy St. Charles. The Edge Morning Show.
People's Bank and Trust is helping you get a grip on your finances with our new mobile banking service. You can now manage your accounts, check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills all from the palm of your hand. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net for more information and to start using mobile banking. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Conrad Bellman at Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters. Right now is a great time for you to get a Carnection truck, car, van, or SUV. With our huge selection, you'll be sure to find just what you're looking for. We take lots of trade-ins and are buying pre-owned vehicles every day. Get that quality pre-owned vehicle you've been wanting from Bellman's Carnection in St. Peters at Highway 70 and 370, where you'll never pay the max. Online at carnection.com.
Viper weather with legendary chief meteorologist Dave Murray.
Hi, this is Viper meteorologist Dave Murray. The temperature bounce is going again on this Thursday. Mixed clouds and sunshine. Chilly this morning, but not bad. Windy and warmer this afternoon with a high topping out close to 60. Tonight, partly cloudy, only drop back to 45. Friday, changeable skies, windy and warmer. We're ahead of a cold front all day on Friday. That front will start to trigger a couple of showers, maybe a thunder shower, but I'm not seeing all-day rains. 74 the high on Friday, 73 is the record. We're close, but I think that record is safe. Saturday, starting off the weekend, partly sunny. It's colder, 48 for the high on Saturday, nothing extreme. And Sunday, sunny and 55. From the Viper Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray. Now back to the Edge on 100.7, The Viper.
Whipper River Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. The Edge Morning Show.
Local headlines now with Fox 2's Vic Faust.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Your morning headlines brought to you by Playoff Sports Bar and Grill on Highway K in O'Fallon. Your 364 with the best happy hour in town. Mike has your wings, your burgers, and all the takeout you can handle. Sports everywhere, inside patio. It's all the dining you can get at Playoffs in O'Fallon. Well, visitation is today for the fallen St. Louis County police officer Antonio Valentine. Also, 2 died in a Lincoln County crash on Highway 47 early this morning. Some sad news there. There's a tractor trailer and vehicle on fire this morning. That was on westbound 270 at Lindbergh. Good news, bad news thing. A 21-month-old child wandered away from a daycare center in Belleville, Illinois. Fortunately, a good Samaritan found the toddler alone outside and made sure that the toddler was brought back to safety. Well, the controversial St. Louis County mask mandate is back in court. It was supposed to start at 8:30 this morning. If we get any updates on that. On the ruling from Judge Roboto, we'll certainly pass that along to you. Major school districts like Rockwood, Parkway, and Francis Howell all saying that they're not listening to Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmidt, who says they need to stop their masking requirements for kids in schools and the quarantining. We'll see where that whole story goes. St. Louis leaders are meeting to discuss how they're going to split that Rams settlement, the settlement money, which is just under $500 million between 3 entities, including St. Louis City and St. Louis County. We'll see where that goes. Some students are helping a former Kirkwood teacher whose baby needs critical care. They're raising money and trying to do everything they can for that whole situation. Also, Missouri raising the minimum wage to $11.15 an hour. And then we've also got the St. Louis Blues in action tonight. They hosted the Detroit Red Wings. They lost when they played in Detroit last time. See if the Blues can make it 2 in a row tonight after a big win they had against the Florida Panthers the other night. That's a look at your morning headlines. I'm Vic Faust with Fox 2.
You ready to do this?
Hey, guys, welcome back to the show. You're listening to The Edge. Eric Johnson's here. That's Chris Knight. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. We do a lot of serious things. We also have some fun. Donald, are you back with us again? Donald Chung from Donald's Hair Salon.
Yeah, he's on here.
Donald, are you with us, buddy?
Yes.
All right. Thank you for hanging out with us. Are you having fun, Donald?
Oh, thank you for having me.
Are you having fun, my friend?
Yeah, well, I have a fun. I always have a fun. I love every day. It's a blessing.
You do. You love every day, and you love most everybody.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I think Chris has somebody we're going to call.
We're going to try.
And Chris is going to do that now, and we'll see where we go. I guess when they pick up the phone, you can just do your Donald magic.
What was the one thing with Stephen DC you remember the most? What was the bit that you go, man, that one was just...
they make me sing karaoke. Oh. And then they're so bad. They don't let me choose the song. They give me one song is the crazy one I never heard, and then I just totally dying.
We might have to do that tomorrow. Can you do a Christmas song in karaoke?
Not anymore.
His vocal range is...
My tongue is frozen.
All right, let's call Jeanette. This is the person we're going to call. Her name's Jeanette. All right, Donald?
All right.
How do we know? How do we know Jeanette? How do we know Jeanette?
It's one of our listeners' mother.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Ho, ho, ho. That is a wonderful holiday coming up. I'm the Chinese Santa. Do you have a minute? I would love to talk to you. Hi, Janet. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I know you're a little confusing, but Santa from China all the way here. Hello? I think she get confused.
I think she hung up on us.
Call her back.
They not believe I have a China Santa.
Yeah.
That's education issue.
Yeah. Should we call her back?
Call her back?
Yeah, should we call her back? You want to call her back? All right, hold on. She's not going to answer us.
Yeah, because you screwed it up.
No. Nope, she's not going to answer us.
Hello?
Hello. She won't answer us, Donald.
Yeah, that's...
To make this right, you have to call like someplace that is customer service oriented, like a car dealership, or you have to call a hotel, or you have to call a restaurante, or something like that.
I'm looking.
See, I was trained under these circumstances. You can't trust just calling somebody. They'll hang up on you. They'll think you're a solicitor. First of all, people don't use the phone anymore. They don't use it anymore. There's nothing hanging on the side of your wall anymore, Vic. You can't just call a house. So you have to just figure out.
I think, from my look at it, and 20 years from today, I think people just very sensitive for everything. For whatever what you talk about a joke or talk about real, they just very sensitive. That's what the society right now.
That's true.
It's very sad. Very sad.
Things have changed in the days of
Things
doing
are changing very much.
You can't prank phone call anybody anymore. It's impossible because
No, you cannot even say hi on the street with people anymore.
I know you can't.
I remember when I come to America, first time I driving on the street, and on Sunday, I never forget on the stop sign, and the people wave me. I said, I don't know you. I just got here. Who are you? And they just say hi to you. And then if you're passing by somebody's house, they cutting grass or whatever, they will stop the landlord, just say hi to you. I'm just freaked out. I say, who is this kind of people? Where? And now you don't say hi to people anymore.
No, you don't. But the masks are not helping that at all.
No, they don't. The masks don't help. Hey, Donald, who's one of the or some of the more noteworthy people nationally or internationally that people may know that you've cut their hair?
I think we should keep the little privacy at this point for the people, for my client.
Yeah.
But I do have some client, they come in from, for example, the state level, that kind of government official. And sometimes I cut the hair, I would learn a lot about what they try to talk about and what they're going to do. It's very quite interesting.
Have you ever cut? Did you ever cut Donald Trump's hair?
Yeah.
Did President Trump ever ask to have his hair cut by you?
I would love to. You know what? I can be quite honest for you. When the Obama elected, I so excited. I put a big picture for Obama in my salon, in my office. I hope this guy can make America changing. And that is have a beautiful hope for America, for everyone can see. We don't have this kind of racist problem there. But some people still think they do. But for me, I'm Chinese. I'm in the United States. You know what? I come into this country, my grandpa always told me one thing. When you come to people's house, you know, and work hard and be respectful. Treat the people the way how you want to be treated.
I love it.
And that's what basically what I come in. And I don't see it's the way. Why now?
Hey, Donald, we're going to call Chris found we're going to call a restaurant Denny's.
Yeah, we're going to call Denny's, all right?
They might need some gifts.
Yes. Hold on.
Tell them you're donating 1 million boxes of Chinese masks to them. Free mask for a Moon's
No, well,
free mask
we got
for
breaking news from St. Louis County. We'll talk about it in a second.
Moons over Miami and a mask.
Sicario? Hi. Ho, ho, ho. That's Santa from China. I would love to ask you one question if you don't mind. They don't like a Chinese Santa, period.
What's not to like about a Chinese Santa?
I don't blame them.
Toys aren't made in the North Pole anymore. Hello. They're made in Beijing.
Yeah, if you voice, I guarantee you there will be no problem with that.
Exactly. If I had the Chinese Santa on the phone, I would say PS5, go. That's the first question I would say.
I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Well, you can try it. You know, when you're doing to China, they would do the same thing.
Oh, my God. That is a great point. And they would coming back. That is some good stuff.
Yeah, we should have him call Drew Collins.
Okay, in the meantime, Chris has one more. He was taking a call, but Donald, because I know this means a lot for your business too. Your business is in St. Louis County, but this just came down. The mask mandate in St. Louis County is over. A letter issued by St. Louis County's Health Department leader, Dr. Faisal Khan, says the September 27th, 2021 face covering order was removed from the county website. It is now rescinded.
Nice.
There is no county mask mandate, no questions, no dilemmas, no is there one, it's over. The judge today, the controversial St. Louis County mask mandate was supposed to be back in court this morning, but before it happened, they removed it. So
this is great news. The Chinese Santa
so we
brought
should we
us.
open the champagne or no? That's a little too early, right?
No, not on this show. We should have
You don't want a morning drunk. We should celebrate it for the last 2 years.
Morning
you feel
drunk.
like you're in the jail.
We should have I wish it was open.
Chris
we should
is
have
talking about you.
the
Morning drunk.
The Chinese Santa should call Guitar Center and say, "I'm the Chinese Santa. No more masks at Guitar Center," and see what they say. I would love it.
That's a great idea.
Because it's the only place I know that you have to mask up.
Call where?
It's not open yet, but Guitar Center. I'm so.
We'll figure out something for you.
All right.
Next year.
That's all right. It doesn't have to be Christmas stuff either. We can have you on all the time. I love it. It's so much fun.
Thanks.
And as a matter of fact, you're right. This is the time of the year we should just be having a blast. We should be having a good time on this show. Not talking
You're
about
right.
You know what I'm saying? Just spread love all over the place. Big Faust spreads love.
And Donald, we'll get you back on. There's no doubt if you have time. Donald
Thank you.
Donald is a highly skilled hairstylist, so his time is money.
I
And
appreciate it.
And he's spending a lot of that with us this morning, and we appreciate it because he's booked solid. You try to get in with Donald.
He's probably got Mark Bolger in the other room right now.
Nobody knows who Mark Bolger is.
He does.
I'm loving. People just love me. I'm thankful.
Neil Lomax is waiting right now.
Oh, my God. But Donald did used to go to lots of Blues games. He's a big Blues fan. So
Yes, I am. I'm the big fan.
A lot of people want to take you out now, Donald. They want to go out to happy hours. They want to hang out with Donald.
You want to try one
I'm
more?
just people. You know one fun thing. My wife every day tell me shut up because I love talk. I love people. So that's how I am.
I love it.
Donald, we're going to give one more shot. One more shot at you doing your thing. And you can take it however you want to go. You be the Chinese Santa. You do whatever you want to do because you're better at this than any of us. That's for sure.
All right, here we go.
Sure.
Who you calling? Who you got?
I'm going to call my grandma.
Oh, there you go.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Ho, ho, ho.
Hello?
Happy holiday. It's Merry Christmas to you. And I'm from China. I'm the Chinese Santa. Do you heard about Chinese Santa before?
No.
No? Well, I love to share some toys with you because you know that a lot of toys is made in China. So I just want to share with you. Well, do you have a chimney in your house? Well, you maybe not believe it. Your chimney must be very small, but I'm Chinese Santa. I'm pretty skinny. I can sneak in.
I'm not interested. Thank you.
You don't interesting? How about this? Tonight you put some fortune cookie on your dinner table, and then tomorrow morning you wake up, you will have a surprise. Sounds funny, isn't it? It's real. Hello? And you know Santa loves fortune cookie because the fortune cookie, they all talk about good things and makes me happy. I will deliver some toys to you.
Oh, my God.
Not too far.
She hung up.
Okay, so at a certain point, it gets creepy.
Yeah, it gets great. You're right.
I get delivered
We tried. We squeezed what we could out of it. So
You gotta believe it that all the fortune
Donald,
they
you're
that
amazing.
is a very fun thing.
Donald, you are absolutely amazing.
People just don't use the phone anymore. They don't use the phone anymore.
I know.
It's horrible.
We need to dress up and outside the house and yell at them.
Yell at them.
You know what? It's very funny. People singing outside for the Christmas night, and then I'm just carry the Santa, all the toys. And
Chris,
the other
you
side.
struck out. Chris, you've struck out 6 times.
We got to do this one.
You've pointed at the fences and you said you're going yard 3 times now.
Here we go. Donald, here we go.
Give us a little heads
Hello?
up. Hold on, Donald.
I'm trying to get this one. This will be great.
We
can make this happen.
You got 15 seconds.
We got all kinds of dead air.
Yeah, you got 15 seconds. Stephen DC would be ashamed of us right
They
now.
would.
Stephen DC would be literally ashamed of us.
Well,
I can feel the ghost of DC right
they
now.
They had producers.
Actually, that's gas. Never mind.
They had producers.
Hello?
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 How are you? Hello? Ho, ho, ho.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get this number? Who you are or what you're doing, but I will find you.
You will find me will be wonderful. I tell you where I live. I live under China. I'm all the way come over here to deliver the toys.
Hold on, puppy dog.
I'm on my way.
Okay, I'm the Chinese Santa. And what I look like it is 7 foot high and skinny like 100 pounds. Hello?
He hung up on us.
Who was that?
Oh, man.
Who the hell?
He's about to kill the Chinese Santa.
Donald,
run!
Donald, you probably...
You know what? He might be heard the good news. I have a couple champagne, and then he was drunk on the couch.
Hey, Donald, do you remember the Mad
That's
Hoosier?
all the good news.
Do you remember the Mad Hoosier?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was... You probably talked to that guy one time before. I got that guy's name and number from D.C. when he did his sham, and he always used to do them with the Hoos back in the day. You remember that guy?
You know what? He is the wonderful, wonderful man you never met. It's surprising.
Yeah.
I thought he's a loser, but when I talk to him, he's just the best person in the earth. I'm so sad he died, I think, on the highway. Drives the car, something like that.
Yeah,
Right, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he
it's been a
looked weird,
blast.
but he is a nice person I have met.
We got to have Donald back on.
Donald, he'll talk politics. He'll do it all. Donald, you've been a big hit. We appreciate you joining us this morning, my friend. And
Thank you.
And
Thank
ho,
you.
ho, ho.
I just hope.
Happy holidays.
I hope America will be strong, great again. That's all I care.
You got 12 months to think about it. Vote these clowns out of office. That's all you can do.
Thank you. We all work together. Have to.
Donald, we love you, man. Thank you. Thank your wife for letting you come on. We'll get you back on the edge. All right, buddy?
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day, you guys.
You too.
All right. Merry Christmas.
That was racist, by the way.
That was not. I don't do racist. Stop it, Eric.
Say Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas, Donald.
He's not going to do it now.
Hey,
that's a paid-for thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I think he hung up. He gave us a lot of time.
Is that your hairdresser?
He's a hairstylist.
That's your hairstylist?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, since 1997.
So you're sitting in a chair, and all of a sudden he brings up Steve in D.C., and you're like, wait a minute.
No.
I know who you are.
I had heard him before, and then I got recommended to go to him for this job that I was doing. Like, they told me to do the job. I had to go to him first to get my hair cut.
Gotcha.
Because he was the best.
Yeah.
And then all these years, even when I'd come back. Now, when I was in Detroit, because it was so far away, I had to go. But even when I was in Oklahoma, when I was in Missouri, I would still come back.
Yeah.
To see family and get my hair cut.
And he was there.
Yeah, so I've known him since 97.
I like it.
97.
Yeah. And that's back when people use phones. You just can't do those bits anymore. Yeah. You can't do it.
It's so hard anymore.
But
it's not like it used to be back
But
in the
it
day.
was but it was so because you'd come back, and he did. He had great hope for this country with President Obama. And he had a poster of Obama up. Then he was a little disenfranchised, and then he fell in love with Donald Trump. Yeah. And then he supported Donald Trump, and then he had people who were upset with him, and some people that stopped going to him because he put a flag up, and he would wear a red hat.
Yeah.
But then, of course, because when you're that great, all of his spots fill up anyway. And so now he just loves America. I've never seen a guy that...
He's so positive.
Yes, he very much is all the time.
I mean, him and Drew Collins need to get together just for a glass of champagne and some fortune cookies.
All right, we got to go to break.
We'll get to break. We'll come back with more Edge right after this. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Vic Faust from Fox 2.
The Morning Edge. 100.7 The Viper.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Get a grip on your finances with People's Bank and Trust's new mobile banking service. You can now manage your accounts, check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills with ease and all from the palm of your hand. Activate your phone today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Happy holidays don't just happen on their own. You make them happen with a little help from new appliances at the Home Depot. Because warm wishes won't roast that turkey. You'll want a new convection oven for that. An air fryer will help make the season light and delicious. And while you're at it, consider a new LG or Samsung fridge that's big enough to hold all kinds of Christmas cheer. Make the holidays yours with the season's best savings on top appliances at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
With everything going on today, it's easy to forget to take care of ourselves. Compass Health Network is here to help. We provide a wide range of mental health, primary care, and dental services for the entire family. Whether you need to talk to a therapist, get a routine health checkup, or have a filling replaced, Compass Health Network is here for you in person or virtually. Call 844-853-8937 to schedule an appointment or visit compasshealthnetwork.org for more information.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Message and data rates may apply.
Come on, one more rep. You got this. 10. There it is. Nice work, man. You're a beast.
Thanks, man. I feel better than I have in years. And I got to tell you, taking Nugenix makes a huge difference for me.
Nugenix? That's the testosterone booster with TV ads with Frank Thomas. The big hurt, right?
Oh, yeah. The patented key ingredient is Testofen, which helps boost free testosterone levels and increase lean muscle mass.
Well, it's clearly working for you. Hey, are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try for themselves?
Yeah, Nugenix is a great way to increase lean muscle and feel stronger with more energy and endurance.
Man, I need to get a complimentary bottle of Nugenix.
No problem. You just got to send them a text. Text TIGER to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of new Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help get you back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text TIGER to 42424. That's TIGER to 42424.
Hi, this is Curtis Parks. I'm the owner of Complete Auto Body and Repair. Now that things are back open, the vaccines are out, we are ready to get back to work. The kids are home, and I'm sure you're ready to go back to work too. We are hiring all positions. We are looking for everyone and anyone that wants to make life better for themselves, and we want you now. CompleteAB.com is where you apply. CompleteAB.com. Join the complete experience. No more sitting at home. Let's get back to work. If it's not perfect, it's not complete. Others can't compete with Complete Auto Body.
Dad, and service.
Oh yeah, and service.
He fixed the car.
Shop 40 to 70% off almost everything at Gap Factory and GapFactory.com this week only. Plus, new deals on outerwear and sweats. Save through December 15th at Gap Factory and GapFactory.com.
Kreckler Jewelers at O'Fallon has amazing Christmas gifts in every price range, and now carries the exquisite Bellari line of jewelry and Kendra Scott and Keith Jack lines as well. Kreckler Jewelers has watches from Seiko, Bartucci, and Obaku. And Kreckler Jewelers can design a custom, one-of-a-kind piece just for you. Get the perfect Christmas gift this year at Kreckler Jewelers in O'Fallon at K&N.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We appreciate you joining us on The Edge. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Hope all's well with you this morning. Thanks for joining us again. If you want to give us a call, the phone number is 636-695-2915, 636-695-2915. The St. Louis County mask mandate is over officially. Now, if you talk to many people in the St. Louis County Council, they would tell you it was already over. It really wasn't there. Missouri's top Attorney, oh man, I love him. And another reason we love the council, St. Louis County Councilman Mark Harder is joining us now on the phone to give us an update. Okay, Councilman Harder, thanks again for getting back to us really quick. What is the latest now? Because it's now official. What happened? Because I thought this announcement came out from Dr. Khan. Was this before a court hearing was supposed to take place today?
That's a good question. Everything's moving very fast right now, and Fox News reported that Dr. Khan has rescinded the order, and it's been scrubbed from the website, St. Louis County website. So things are moving pretty fast. I'm probably not getting much more information than you're getting at this point.
Yeah, but getting it from you means a whole lot more because you're on the St. Louis County Council.
If you had to theorize, I think they're trying to save face. I think they know what's coming, and they just want to be able to say, "See, we navigated you, and we rescinded the order ourselves." Do you think they kind of want to feel like they're in control of this thing?
Probably so. Yesterday was a pretty big day with the Attorney General's cease and desist order to the school districts. I think they were a little bit hit off guard. They didn't know how to respond. Parents are responding to the schools. They're sending their kids without masks. The kids are being sent to the principal's office and being bullied in the schools. Everything's kind of in flux right now, and I think the AG is on the right side of this, and hopefully will enforce a lot of these things that are coming down with the school districts.
Wow.
Yeah.
But Mark, here's the thing though. I just got another message. Somebody said, okay, Todd from the Facebook line says Parkway already sent me a message saying they're not changing their masking policy. I had two other dads send me messages yesterday saying from Parkway, one from Rockwood, with how teachers are to respond to kids who refuse to wear masks. And then Francis Howell sent back a message to parents, public message stating, we don't care what the Attorney General's saying. We're doing what we're doing right now, and we're staying with masking. We may reconsider at a later date when everybody gets together December 17th and vote on it, but the superintendent has the power where he could change it now. It's confusing for parents, but right now your school district is deciding, right?
A lot of that information you just relayed there probably happened yesterday. I think they might have a different.
You're right.
Look at this today, and as the day and the weekends. I think by the time the school district lawyers and everybody they're on this.
So I don't think so. I think that this is just another example of school districts always thumbing their nose that if it's not a left. I mean, this is a very political thing. And Parkway is like saying to the AG, you know what? Screw you. We're not going to listen to you. As a matter of fact, we're not listening to anybody. It will be interesting to see how they take this Faisal Khan announcement. Maybe this will be the thing that gets these school districts off of their high horse and say, okay, at least it's mask optional. That's probably the next thing to come today, you would imagine, something like that.
And they could make that recommendation.
Yes.
And this is why you elect school boards. For these superintendents to be as blatant as they've been with a lot of this, I think there's problems deeper in some of these school boards because these school boards are supposed to hire and or appoint these superintendents, and I think these school boards need to figure out what their role is in this, and that they are representative of the people that elected them every April going forward.
Exactly right. Do you feel like this next election that's coming up, whenever these school boards are voted on, I don't even know, I need to find out myself, but do you think that these are going to be different types of elections, like you're going to actually know who these people are from this point forward? How do you think
I think so.
So that's the new dynamic?
I think so. I think this election, school board election, will be a pivotal milestone in this whole fight, and people will wake up to their school boards like they probably have never done before, and suddenly these elections, which are always in April, and many boards will have 2 or 3 openings, and I think people will really pay attention this time around to these elections, and I think we're going to see a watershed event when it comes to election and the importance of the election of school board members all across the region.
Well, we've been talking with St. Louis County Councilman Mark Harder. We got a message on Fox 2. You can check it on our website, fox2now.com. Dr. Faisal Khan said that the mask mandate is no longer in effect. That's coming from Dr. Faisal Khan, okay? He put it out, not Sam Page, and that makes you go, okay, so if that's done, then what's happening with the court hearing? That was scheduled, let me see, it was scheduled for 8:30. I've got messages in with Eric Schmidt's people, too. I've not heard back to find out if that hearing even needed to take place to set any sort of precedent for anything in the future. You never know. I'm not an attorney, but maybe that would apply. I have no idea. But then also, Mark Harder, you say, and parents say that maybe this decision now in St. Louis County, at least, coming out and saying there's no mask mandate would change how school districts and superintendents might rule when it comes to this masking situation. And probably after Christmas, I just got a feeling after Christmas break. I think I said that yesterday to you, Eric. After the holiday, I felt like you would see a different attitude maybe in the school districts.
Worse or better?
Better.
Okay.
I thought that maybe it would be more optional, and maybe this situation here will push us there. We'll see. Do you think we'll hear from Sam Page today talk about this at all, Mark?
That's a good question. He's still out there on Twitter talking about the Fitch bump in spike in numbers, blaming Councilman Fitch and myself for the spike in the numbers going up because
there's
we've been so
there's no Elman
pushing
bump.
back on him.
There's no you should bring up the Elman lack of a bump. How about that? Because St. Charles doesn't seem to be too affected by this thing as well. So I mean, it's like all kinds of case studies out there.
Well, they river water keeps the COVID from moving from one county to the other.
It does. I mean, it's right, and nobody. I don't. You know what? This is a great opportunity for Sam Page to take a victory lap. It really is. It's a feel good story. To me, look at Vic just looked at me like I was nuts.
Meaning like I'm looking like what are you saying? Where are you going with this?
This is an opportunity for him to come out and say we're happy to announce that there's no mask mandate anymore. and take the public relations off of this. Seriously. So we'll see what happens with him today.
Mark, we appreciate
I think you'll hear crickets from the Page administration at this point, and they may even double down as they have in the past, come out with something else. So stay tuned. This is developing.
Yeah, it is.
Mark Harder, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Thanks again. Have a great Thursday.
Okay, you too, guys.
Man.
All right. By the way, I reached out to Mark and Tim, and they both called. Mark got us first, so that was great. So thanks again to Tim Fitch trying to get us updated, just so we have an idea of what's going on. It was literally breaking news on fox2now.com. And the other interesting thing about the whole thing is the fact that it's kind of verifying. Well, you didn't have to wait to the judge. This is now Khan going, okay, there's no order in place.
Right, and I think that
and that's
if this doesn't prove to you guys that this is all political, nothing will.
Why is that?
Because
of the timing of it?
Look at the timing of it. Faisal Khan, who has proven himself to be a serious left-leaning bureaucrat, has come out and said, hey, guys, look at this. The mask mandate, it's over. It's over. And
it was removed from the county website, but that happened already.
It happened
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but this
and then he says, quote, it is now rescinded.
And now you have this litigation in the courts today where they were going to have to go up against this thing. And like you said, Vic, this makes it moot at this point. You don't have to litigate this thing.
Yeah, now, it doesn't look like it.
Do you have to go through the rigmarole of getting in court still? Probably. But it doesn't matter because Faisal Khan rendered the whole thing neutral at that point, right? I mean, it's not even a thing anymore. So I'm thinking this is all political. It's all PR. It means nothing. But this is one opportunity for Sam Page to come out and take a little victory lap. You can say, look, this is over. We tried, and it's a done deal. And make him look good one way or another. I don't know.
Well, Eric Schmidt just tweeted. He said, yet another win. This is not me talking. This is not Vic Faust. This is Eric Schmidt talking, tweeting this out. And what Eric Schmidt, the state's top attorney, is saying, quote, Yet another win against St. Louis County Executive Sam Page and his desperate attempts at forced masking.
Right.
The people of St. Louis County are now free people, not subjects. Freedom and people win again. Hashtag no mask mandates.
Good. But we've been hearing that for over 6 months now. So it's just a continuation of no mask mandates. I'm going to write an album called No Mask Mandates.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to look and find out all the information that's coming out. I don't. Yeah, I know.
Isn't it? It's funny. St. Charles, it's like we're in the bleachers with popcorn and soda.
Yeah.
Watch. Do you not feel the same way? I feel like I'm in the bleachers laughing at this comedy of errors on the stage in front of us. I feel like, hey, don't leave. This is where it gets good. No. I know you have to go to the bathroom or you have to go get more popcorn. But my God, look at St. Louis County. They are so funny over there. And they're the warm-up act to St. Louis City. I mean, it's funny how I feel living in St. Charles. I feel like, I feel so sorry for them. But it's their own making. They voted to. I'm not going to call him a name anymore. I'm done.
That's
Sam
good.
Page.
Thank
Sam
you.
Page.
Yeah, you don't need to call him a clown. That's good.
It's
just go. If you're going to go after somebody, go after him on merit. And you do. And
it's what it is. You're absolutely right. People are confused. The parents of St. Louis County are confused. The retail shoppers of St. Louis County are confused. If you want to go to a nice dinner with your friends, they're confused. Did you know when I played down at Ballpark Village, I had to call 2 people down there to make sure that I didn't have to bring a mask in. Because I had no idea.
No, it is. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
No matter where you go. And if you go to any hospitals or doctor's offices or any of that stuff, you do.
Doctor's office, exactly.
You need to. So you need to be aware of it. But once again, we need to remind people, just because there isn't a quote mandate for mask or requirement for mask doesn't mean businesses can't require them their own.
Exactly right. You're exactly right.
So don't get that. And it doesn't mean that schools, at least at this point, can't ask for a mandate or a requirement until we find out more from Eric Schmidt or if he's truly going to sue the school districts. The last thing the school districts want is to deal with is a lawsuit over masks.
It's a win-win.
They don't want to be leading schools that are spending money on lawsuits where half the student body probably doesn't want to wear a mask.
And there you go.
And half does.
It has to be. And this is fair. Mask optional. If you want a mask, we're going to put in a mask, a publicly funded mask box as soon as you walk in the school. You will always have access to a mask. We will make it, and we will even, I'll tell you what, we'll even put people in timeout if you are known to bully someone wearing a mask or vice versa. But it should be optional. It should be optional. If Sally comes in and she's completely vaccinated and she wants her high school career to know what everybody looks like, and they don't want the burden of having a mask on their face, I think that is a fair solution, Parkway Central. Let's call them up right now. What's Parkway's number? No. I'd love to talk to them.
Well, you can call Parkway and ask them, but you're not going to get very far. Not this morning.
Mask optional.
Not at 9:45.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's a good story for today. I mean, to let everybody know where we are. And then we start to find out. And that's the follow-up. Now you're talking like a producer where you do the follow-up. Are you going to change? Because now that this is 100% officially being acknowledged by Dr. Sam Page and by Dr. Faisal Khan, that there is no mask, finally, where there's no debate, there's no argument, there's no doubt, it's black and white. Does it change anything regarding the schools? And Eric Schmidt's case of saying that he would sue school districts if they continue to force a mask requirement on kids.
Well,
because keep in mind, Eric, in St. Charles County, remember we had the parents on from St. Joseph Cottleville. I have an 8th grade son that goes to Cottleville. Guess what? There hasn't been any mandate or requirement in St. Charles County at all. But they still, in St. Charles County, have forced the kids to wear masks.
Right.
So it shows you it doesn't matter if that's going away, but you have to have somebody that's there. And is it different with private schools and public schools? These are all of those things that you're going to have to deal with.
Private school is almost the kind of thing where you're like, you know what, you're a private school.
And every time that there's a case a quote COVID case that's been termed a COVID case at our school, we get an email from the principal, like a big long paragraph. I'm like, we gotta pray for this. We gotta hope that we can get through this someday. My point being, it seems like that mask requirement isn't going anywhere anytime soon, at least in that school in Cottleville.
And there's two things to this. You need to send a present to a few people for Christmas. Eric Schmidt's one of them. He has been chiseling away at these ridiculous, burdensome mandates for now over a year. Eric Schmidt is a doer. If you don't think Eric Schmidt is working for you, you need to check out what he's been up to. He's been in court nonstop protecting your freedoms. The other guy, if you live in St. Charles, is Steve Ellman. He has taken his thumb off of this place. It hasn't been overridden in COVID cases. He has done a fantastic job making this a livable situation. And you also have to realize...
Yeah, but guess what? There's also people on that St. Charles County board that don't agree with what Steve Ellman does.
So what?
No, but don't feel like he's been enough that way.
Oh, so what? A tale of two cities. And also, in the Northeast right now and in the Northwest and some other places, they're talking about going back to virtual schooling. It's going. This thing is such an evolving.
But there's no basis for that yet. You can talk about
exactly. There's no Omicron, whatever. That's what they're using as a new basis to shut this whole thing down. So be thankful. Start sending some gifts out and saying thank you very much, Eric Schmidt. Thank you, Drew Collins. I need you to send a gift to Eric Schmidt, just to say thank you for making your life better.
Oh my God,
Drew Collins and John Parker.
John Parker too. Don't forget about John.
I did. I brought John up.
Well, I mean, there's no doubt Eric Schmidt is winning and winning and winning, and there's no doubt he has ruffled the feathers of those who don't like him in the state. There's no doubt. Some call him controversial, some call him a hero, and that's how politics goes. It just is. So, with that being said, there's no doubt about it. When it comes to the mandates, when it comes to the border policy that he went in with Texas won, he keeps winning.
Yeah,
he does. Whether
because he does it on a constitutional basis
or not, it's not a point. The point is he's winning.
Right.
Winning. Now, parents in St. Louis County, some parents in St. Charles County don't feel like they're winning if they don't want their kids in masks because you don't have school districts all of a sudden coming out and saying, oh, we're dropping it. But Mark Carter just told us he thinks that could change now that this ruling from the county came out with Faisal Khan. I think the way that everybody saves face and wins is you come back second semester with an optional face mask. You release it on a Friday. As I told you, the news drop is always on a Friday afternoon. If you don't want something to really be out there, it kind of goes a little bit more quiet. And then on a Friday during Christmas break, everybody comes back, and then there's optional face masks.
Exactly. And I think that this is fair because somebody's paying for Faisal's salary. And I think Chris Renier, who's over there at those briefings, should ask him why. Why did you do that? What changed from yesterday to today? And let him answer the question. If Sam Page won't, I think that is the most legitimate question of the day. Why did you do that? And if you're doing it for the mandates on the businesses, will this go over to the school districts? And if not, then why is it not going over to the school district? So it sounds like Faisal is the guy to talk to today. Hopefully we can hear from him tonight on one of the stations, KMOX, whoever does news. So I almost want to applaud him. I almost want to say, look, this is good news. Faisal, you did a good job. Why didn't you do this 6 months ago? Legitimate question or no?
I
mean, no. I can come over there and produce for Channel 2 right now. You get me a badge. Vic, give me a media badge. Give me your media badge. I will go make the right connections and calls today. I will come back tomorrow with the answers.
Yeah, okay.
Look at me. I'm serious. Look at my eyes.
You've lost your mind.
No, I'm... What do you mean I've lost my mind?
Eric,
look at me.
We're going to call Donald back on the phone and he'll like put you in your place in a funny way.
No, he won't. He will agree with me because I'm a patriot.
Shame on you.
I patriot.
Eric. Shame on you.
I patriot. I find answer.
He died.
Love Donald. Love Donald. He's awesome.
I'll
Love
bring
Donald.
Sam Page a fortune cookie. It'd only be positive.
And you were talking like Donald. That's what we were doing because that's how Donald talks, and that's what he says he likes to talk like. Damn, gotta take a break. Damn, fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. I haven't even had a chance to say it. What a good show again. We gotta take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Listen to the Edge Morning Show live. Watch it live or anytime on demand. Details at ViperRocks.com or on Facebook.
Spectrum Glass is known for their quality work on windshields, but they do so much more. Spectrum Glass also specializes in residential, commercial, and automotive window tinting. Reduce the heat, reduce the fading, and increase your comfort with professional window tinting from Spectrum Glass. Serving St. Charles and surrounding counties since 1995, Spectrum Glass is still your premier company for windshield replacement. And with free mobile service, they come to you. 636-294-1800 on Facebook and SpectrumGlassOnline.com.
Dirty rugs get replaced cheap. Get your home ready for the holidays and the new year with a visit to Contractors Flooring Supply and replace those dirty rugs with brand name flooring at dirt cheap prices. Contractors Flooring Supply is your U.S. Cortec waterproof flooring wholesaler, Mohawk and Dreamweaver direct carpet broker. Contractors Flooring Supply at the shops in Warrenton next to the new License Bureau.
Dirty rugs get replaced cheap.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said, now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
5G is here, but the big carriers want you to sign a pricey long-term contract to get access. Well, not anymore, because Straight Talk Wireless has rolled out 5G coverage nationwide, with plans starting at just $35 a month and no contract. Plus, get a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G for $299, all on America's best networks. 5G coverage, 5G phones, less money. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code MILE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code MILE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MILE.
Travers Automotive and RV grand opening in Wentzville across the highway from the GM plant is happening right now. We have a selection of over 1,000 new late model cars and trucks with new vehicles arriving daily. Shop from all makes, all models with financing for everyone. Looking for an RV? We also have over 200 travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes from Mesa Ridge, Open Range, KZ, Winnebago, Dutchman, and a great selection of used RVs. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, or RV, make Travers Automotive RV your one-stop destination. Located off Highway 70 at the Highway A exit.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Now's the time for a visit to Jay's RV in Warrenton. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned RV, are ready to winterize your RV, or if you need service and repair, Jay's RV is the place for you. Jay's RV in Warrenton also does RV and automotive bodywork, so they can fix the dents and dings on any vehicle you have. Sales and service the way it should be. Check out the RV specials online at jaysrvrepair.com.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thanks for making it another awesome show. Don't forget, join us tomorrow. It'll be our last show before the holiday comes upon us. We'll make the most of it. We want it to be about you guys. Let us know what you want to talk about. We'll see if we line up some guests. We'll see what actually happens today. The biggest news when it comes to some local stuff is what's going to happen with school. Any mask mandates. Kids going to still be required to wear them or not? Because right now, the mandate is over in St. Louis County. There's no question anymore. It's done. Kaput. Gonzo.
I'll let you know. I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a camera into Guitar Center. That's like my baseline. Is if St. Louis County is still masked up, because they run after your ass in the Guitar Center. If you don't have a mask on, they'll tackle you.
But here's the thing. Take your phone in with the Fox2Now.com article that shows the quote from Faisal Khan saying it's been rescinded.
Yes.
But then they're going to look at you and go, yeah, but we're still choosing to do our own.
That is such a good idea.
Then you need to go to the other guitar store in town.
It's the same. It's the same. But they don't tackle you. The one in Bridgeton, they will literally fire off 3 of their little millennials, and they will come after you. I'm serious. They don't know anything about guitars, but they know how to tackle your ass.
Eric Johnson, Chris Adam, Big Faust of Fox 2. Have an awesome day, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
Shanny's up next, and Dan Bongino for others.